Welcome to dotcom.builders. In this video, I will share with you how to add Google Analytics to your website on Google Sites. Without any further ado, let's start this tutorial. So first, look for Google Analytics like this on Google. Visit the first result. Then click on Sign in to Analytics. No data. So here I need to click, or yes, I need to add or to create a new account. So let's go to admin, click on create, click select account. Now let's give my account a new name, for example Google. Let's call it my Google site. Let's click on next. Property name, what my website is called, NYC Pizza. Let's call it NYC Pizza. Reporting time zone, select your current time zone. For example, let's skip it US. The currency is dollar. You can edit these property details later in admin, so don't worry. Industry category, select your industry. It is I recommend you to go with correct industry, because later Google Analytics will compare your numbers with the industry you're in. So this is good to select the correct industry here. If you are generating leads, check, or choose your business objectives. Same thing, it is good to select correct business objectives, because later Google Analytics will modify your interface depending on those selected objectives. Let's hit create, accept the data, I accept. Choose a platform, click on web, fill in your website link. So what is my website link? Click on publish settings, and this is your website link. Copy it like this. My bad. Copy, then go here and paste. Delete this HTTP part, stream name. Let's call it my Google or my NYC Pizza website. Okay, now click on create and continue. No data received in the past. No. Okay, this is choose how to set up a Google tag. I think this is not useful for me right now. And this is the important step here. Copy this code below measurement ID. Copy it like this and go back to Google Sites. Now to add the measurement ID to your Google site, simply click on settings. This settings window pops up. Go to analytics and then pass the measurement ID like this. Make sure to enable analytics like this and close. And don't forget to hit publish. Before I continue this tutorial, I want to let you know that you can get access to my Google Sites for Beginners online course today for free. Inside this online course, you will learn many things, including Google Site basics and website setup, pages, navigations and site structure, header, banner and branding customization, design, layout and visual customization, also media, video and interactive content like how to insert a video, an audio, etc. Also how to create forms, maps and embed tools. You can also learn how to add a button in links, buttons and call to actions, social media, footer and page elements, custom codes, tracking and analytics, and at the end, domain, visitors and website growth. To get all of this, plus my other online courses like Google Search Console, Brevo email marketing, Bluehost, Hostinger website builder, and Hostinger email today for free. Simply go to academy.dotcom.builders, link in the description. Without any further ado, let's start this tutorial. Like this. Make sure to enable analytics like this and close. And don't forget to hit publish. Just by default, as you see, I don't think you saw it. I saw a message saying analytics feature is active or something like this. So no need to hit publish button. Okay, now let's go to analytics. Data collection isn't active for your site. If you install a tag more than 48 ago, make sure they are set up correctly. I'm sure of my measurement ID. Okay. Delete stream, no. Now click on next. Data collection is pending. You successfully created your account and property. It may take up to 48 hours before your property starts collecting data. Click on continue to home. And now active users. I'm looking for the live visitors reports. Yes, this is it. View real time. As you see, till now, zero active users live on my website. Let's give my website a visit. And let's see if Google Analytics detects me. Let's visit this contact us page. And let's wait. Let's refresh this page. And just like that, one active user is detected visiting my website. As you see here, active users in the last 30 minutes and also in the last 5 minutes. And this is, as you see here, events count by event name. I have 2 page views and 1 first visit. This means that this visitor, which is me, visited my website for the first visit or for the first time, or let's keep it at first visit, and he viewed 2 pages. Session starts, user engagement 1. Let's check the real pages, and those are the pages. I have 1 active user who made 2 views in the last 30 minutes, and those are the pages that are visited, which is correct. Let's check, or let's visit this chef page and see if Google Analytics detects it. Let's refresh this page. As you see, now the chef page is added, and below business objectives, you can see the objectives selected in the first. As you see, generate leads. If your business is generates leads, this page will be useful for you. Audiences. If your website is an e-commerce and it drives sales, this drive sales page will be useful in your case. Understand the web. Active users by country, new users, returning users. Google Analytics lately is updated with useful features, but I think it started to become more complex to use. If you know how to use it, it will be very useful and it will help you a lot. But it started to become a little bit hard to understand or to set up at least. Let's go to check details, operating system. You can even see the viewers by their browser by their screen resolution, device category, and check details. Let's check this. Engaged. Okay, let's say that you forgot about the measurement ID. Instead of reports, first let's see the home page. This is the home page. This one gives you a quick overview of your account. To edit this admin page is also useful to know about. From here, you can see your account details, like the account ID. You can update the account name, update also the country of business. You can add or delete accesses to your Google Analytics. You can add access and like users and user groups. Account change history. You can also edit the property details like the name, the currency displayed, the reporting time zone, also the business details like industry, business size, and business objectives. I'm looking for the property details. I'm looking from property access management. I think I'm looking for the measurement ID. Where can I find the measurement ID? I think I saw how to get the measurement ID. Just go to data collection, click on data streams. You will see your website, click on it, and you will land on this stream details with your site URL and also the measurement ID. This is the important data to connect your Google Analytics to your website. That was all for this tutorial, and this is how to add Google Analytics to Google Sites. If you still have a question, leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a like. Thank you.